a lot of ghost stuff. Like I grew up in Louisiana, right? And so ghosts and stuff was a big part of the history, especially in the South. I think.
What do you think a ghost is?
A ghost? Probably just some busybody that just didn't get all their stuff done.
Ooh, they were lazy when they were alive, so they hang around after life. You know what it's like? It's like those dudes who would hang around the high school after they already graduated. Yeah. Like, what are you doing, loser?
Yeah, look at this ghost over here.
Yeah, look at this ghost.
Oh, they had a dude who would bring who was always dating like an underage chick, and he'd come and hand the McDonald's over the fence at our school.
Oh God.
Oh, and everybody.
How old was he?
Oh, everybody thought he was damn Prince Charles. Everybody thought he was like the luckiest guy in the world. But he was older. He just was an adult and
like a 20-year-old adult or like a 30-year-old adult. It gets exponentially creepier, right? Like if you just graduated and you're 18 and your girlfriend is 17, that shit is completely normal. Yeah. But if you're 19 and she's 17, people start to look a little sideways. That extra 12 months makes a big difference. If you're 20 and she's 17, people will get very upset with you. Even in places where it's legal, where it is legal in a few places, which is kind of weird.
Yeah, and if you are 35 and she's 17, you can't be a comedian anymore. I'll tell you that.
Are you sure?
I don't know. I don't know. Who knows? I mean, who knows, bro?
Who knows?
I don't know.
But it's weird, what's legal versus what's okay. Like, it really depends on men, right? Because with men... Like if a 17-year-old boy, if some 40-year-old lady fucks a 17-year-old boy, I'm like, all right, dude, how was it?
Yeah.
Is she crazy? What's going on? If she's hot and he's not coerced and drugged, who cares? But if a 40-year-old man is banging a 17-year-old girl, I get very upset.
Yep.
Isn't that interesting?
Mm-hmm.
It's a very different standard for men and women.
Well, now I think a lot of women can be they can manipulate men too.
Oh, of course they can. They've always been able to do that.
Right, but that never really kind of gets brought into context. Like a lot of older teacher women, they can manipulate a young fella.
Oh, they're getting busted all the time. Yeah. They're always getting busted. But they get this. Don't do that again. Hey, stop blowing kids. Yeah. That's what they get. They get a little slap on the wrist. They don't go to jail. Do they go to jail for blowing kids? No.
You think they don't?
No, I think they have like a little fucking trial and everything, and they go, "Hey, get out of here. Yeah, just go, crazy dick sucker."
Yeah, we're gonna get you an Uber. You need to go home.
Unless she's trying to get the 17-year-old to impregnate her, then you need to go to jail. You freaky bitch.
Yeah, I think
ruin some 17-year-old's life
with a kid. Yeah,
well, not just a kid with you. He doesn't know what's going on. He's just trying to bust a nut. And then all of a sudden he has the responsibility of raising a child, and you're making him get a job, and he's going to fucking pay bills. And what about his future?
He's going to fail science. I know that.
Why?
Just because he's not going to be able to do it all. He's not going to be able to have the job and get to school and do it all and take care of the kid. I don't think a child,
Well, good news is it takes 9 months for the kid to come out. So you have 9 months of prep time where you get your shit together.
Do a lot of men, you think, use that time to really grow up when you think that's why God made it that long of a time period?
I do not think God had men in mind when he was doing that. No. If there is a God, I think they just wanted to make sure that the baby's a complicated organism, rather. Very complicated. More complicated than any other child of any other animal that's ever been born. Human babies are the weirdest.
Really?
Yeah, that's why they come out so vulnerable. Every other animal comes out and they can move around. For the most part. Although I did see a deer just a couple of days ago on my street. I was going for a walk, and the mama deer bounced off a little, and I saw this little tiny baby deer squatted down and laid down in the grass, because that's what they do when they're really, really young, because they can't run away from anything. So their best strategy is to kind of blend in and hide. That's why they have those white dots all over their body. The white dots, like say if they're in grass, the white dots obscure their shape. So predators might not see. And I think there's something about their smell. Google that. We finally have internet again. Google what is the smell of newborn fawns. Because I think there's like some strategy that nature has with their smell. Yeah, the baby deer has no scent, so predators that may depend on their sense of smell have difficulty finding the young deer. The mother, always close at hand, tends to circle back towards where her baby lies to get the attention of the predator. Yeah, that's what they did with us. So
they're like that deer. They're like that.
Oh, it's false. It says it's false. Oh, this one's... Where the fuck is the first one from? The Henderson State University. What a shit fucking university. No, go to the top. Is that where it's from? That's it. What a fucking... Hey, I got my fucking degree from Henderson. Dan Henderson. He's the principal. I asked him what baby deer smell like. He goes, what are you, a fucking douchebag? Smelling deers? This is false. Oh, fucking pop-up for a fucking outdoor tactical backpack. This is false. Their unique scent is how their mothers identify them. In fact, they urinate on their tarsal glands daily, even when just a few days old.
Oh, they're freaks, man.
They're pissing on themselves, going crazy. Elk piss on themselves when they're horny.
Really?
Yeah, their dick is hard, and their dick flops up and down when they scream. They go, their dick flops, and they start pissing all over themselves. They piss all over themselves.
I've never been that.
Look at this guy.
I've never been that horny.
This dude's horny as fuck. And he's a young fella. That's not a big elk. Even though they're big, because they're all big. But that is like a smaller elk. That's like a 300-inch elk, if I had to guess. Cam Haynes might correct me. Look at his dick, though. He's got a dick. He's like, fucking scratching on the ground. And he's trying to get his scent everywhere.
He got that limb on him, huh?
Mm-hmm. Look, he's got... His dick's flopping around. See, he's pissing all over himself.
That thing got,
and then he's laying around. He's like, oh, they want to fuck so bad.
That's Joe's juice right there. That thing is serving, huh?
You know what's crazy about them? They're only horny like that for like a month.
Yeah, thank God, dude. They would ruin a schoolyard. I mean, that thing.
Oh, they do ruin schoolyards.
If they ran onto a schoolyard.
If they're horny and people get stupid, oh, take a selfie. They get fucking speared. Like a 700-pound super athlete.
I would hate having that much wiener, I feel like.
Really? You don't know until you have it. You just have to find the right gals.